The former British Prime Minister Boris Johnson's former Chief of Staff Dominic Cummings is planning to put an end to what he describes as Tory horror. The top Brexit campaigner and one of Westminster's most controversial figures has been organising a series of support groups seeking a public view about a potential anti-establishment party. The Cummings is vying to replace the ruling Tory party of the British Prime Minister Rishi Sunak. He says that his startup party will attract a large number of supporters before the United Kingdom, of course, heads into the elections next year. In his very first interview since exiting the 10 Downing Street, the 52-year-old Cummings said that the Tories represent nothing except worse violent crime, more debt, higher taxes, failing public service, and also an immigration that is completely out of control.
So this is Rishi Sunak, the new
The Cummings had previously stated that while the British Prime Minister Rishi Sunak has a high IQ and has been the hardest working MP in the British Parliament, he has quote-unquote no grip on power and no governing plans, no message and no political strategy to lead Britain. Now, Cummings' party that he says will be focused ruthlessly on voters has not yet been formed, and there are no details about its funding, membership and governance. But the former lawmaker says that several donors and members of Parliament have been reaching out to him. But this startup party with an agenda to bury the Tories has long been in the making, with Cummings having mentioned it several times since leaving office. On one occasion, he'd even said that his credible anti-insider party will take out, quote-unquote, the rotten Tory party by winning elections in 2028. Now, the ardent Vote Leave Brexit campaigner was booted out of the former British Prime Minister Boris Johnson in 2020 over the macho culture at Downing Street and also a series of communication crises. He had shot to prominence during the COVID-19 pandemic after he had driven to the town of Bernard Castle in breach of the then lockdown measures to what he claims was to get his eyesight tested.
Well, you might choose to do so, especially when...
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.